So Google search's output and what you see is a composite of the relevance and the importance score, and they both do play a part in the output that you see and the ordering thereof. But the importance score specifically determines the top results. So that determines the first page or so of results that you see. So the idea is that for the first 10 or 20 results, they all have to clearly be very relevant. So they all have to contain keywords. And then the question is, amongst those that contain keywords, how do we figure out which of them are the most important? Now, Google's ranking algorithm, we should point out, is called PageRank. And it's a clever pun on Larry Page, who was one of the founders of Google, so his last name there. And so an interesting Cornell study in 2008, just to show you why we really only need to look at the first page or so, that's why we focus on the importance score here in this lecture, is they searched typical nouns and they tried to see how many... They did a study on the number of clicks that each search result gets on average. So what fraction of the click? So if you're someone searching, how many times are you going to click on the first one? How many times are you going to click on the second one, and so on? So in all, if we took the proportion of people who click on the first link, the proportion of people on the second link, and so on, how does that decrease? And so the first link gets something like 56% of all the clicks, which is really remarkable. And it drops off pretty quickly after that. So we have 56%, 13%, 10%. That's up to almost 80% just from the first three results. So the first three results right here, they see almost 80% of all of the clicks. And the first page itself is something like 98%. So if we took the first page, that was about 98%. And I believe I have those statistics here as well. So the first three links receive about 80%, and the entire first page actually receives greater than 98%. And so these first three links in the entire page are really determined, so they're ordering amongst themselves. Once you have those relevant pages, those are determined by the importance score itself. And that's really what's going to play an impact here. So we will be focusing on the importance score in this analysis.